Concerns tonight about rising COVID-19 cases in schools across the capital. One board says cases are higher than they've been all year. Some experts suggesting it could be time to take strict action. CTV's Jeremy Sharon has more.
As COVID cases continue to climb in the capital, increasing too is the impact of the virus in schools.
With Ottawa now having rising case numbers and going into the red zone and these new variants in play, I think a lot of us feel unsafe in the classroom.
Allison Van Diepen is a teacher with the Ottawa Carleton District School Board.
I don't know how, with a third wave as it is, schools are going to stay open with all these staffing challenges and so much COVID in the schools.
In an email to parents Friday afternoon, OCDSB says the current school case numbers are at the highest level we have seen all year. New COVID variants are increasingly reported in our community and have been identified in Ottawa schools. This is creating serious staff shortages. Over the last week, several OCDSB schools have had to pivot to remote learning.
It seems to me that schools are in crisis at the moment. Strictly speaking, from a disease control perspective, it's time to think about closing down some schools again.
According to data from the 4 major school boards in the capital, there are currently 165 active cases in Ottawa schools. 2 schools are fully closed and 66 classrooms have been shut down.
The threat here is that the greater transmission that will happen in schools will leak over into adults, into your parents and grandparents. So that hasn't changed. In fact, it has become more dire.
In a statement to CTV News, Ottawa Public Health says this increase has been most pronounced in the last 3 weeks, along with rising case counts in the broader community. And so while the impact of new variants and rising cases in the community is taking a toll on schools, it leaves teachers and parents concerned about what is next.
It's really hard on kids to, you see the joy in their faces when they're going back to school and then they have to be home again, whether it's for 2 weeks or for a random day here and there. It's a lot of uncertainty for them, and I wish we could avoid this situation.
Jeremy Sharon, CTV News.